What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity ENC, joined by my own Hot Commodity, and we are jumping into our time machines to cover all things fall 1999. Yes, we are in the Attitude Era, covering WWF SmackDown from October 28th, 1999. You can check out all of our other Attitude Era videos. Season 1 is covering December 97 to December 1998. And Season 2 is January 99 to December 99. We're on our Road to Survivor series, so a lot is taking place tonight. I'm excited to cover this episode. How about you?
Freeze.
La, 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 la. That's great. You're already fired. The audio man here. So DX come out to start SmackDown. They reunited last week on Raw. Triple H says, "We are DX. We make the rules and we damn sure break them. The WWF is on notice because DX is back. We will leave no stone unturned, no rock unpolarized. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. If the two of you are lucky enough to make it to Survivor Series, you will step into the ring with the CEO of DX, The Game. When Survivor Series is done, I will walk out still WWF champion. We are here for one reason only, and that is to run this show." X-Pac grabs the mic and says, "DX is back on top. You're looking at the strongest force in the WWF, and I have a feeling tonight we'll meet a new member." And now we're going to copyright him. Because not supposed to have audio like that. They cut it off. Yeah, thank you. So, if we just got canceled, blame me again. Can't do anything right tonight. Sure. They took that shit out when I did a small little thing. They just cut out the whole thing. So hopefully you guys are hearing this. Basically, X-Pac says DX is back on top. You're looking at the strongest force in WWF, and I have a feeling tonight we'll meet a new member. Miss Rass says on Raw, I got a taste of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I will kick his ass tonight. Road Dogg then challenges The Rock. And then Triple H says, "Vince McMahon, get your ass out here and bow to the masters." Vince comes out. Triple H says, "You know who we are and what we do. I'm the Game. Tonight is game, set, match. DX is putting you on notice. Your services are no longer needed. DX is officially taking over. Take a hike because you're finished." Vince is on behalf of the WWF fans. "I got 2 words for you. Suck it." Triple H says, "As always, I am one step ahead of you. We're taking over." So this is a clear promo from DX. They're here to take over. Triple H is the CEO. What do you think of this reunion of DX here?
I always loved DX, but it sure seemed like it was out of convenience for Triple H. Like, he dropped them all, and now he needs backup, and his good old buddies are there.
I love how Vince McMahon says "suck." He's like, "Suck it." Like he was living for that moment. But at the time,
Trust me, he was saying it, just not on TV.
At the time when you saw this, or I don't know if you did see it at the time, were you thinking that DX is going to last a while, or did you think this is going to be a phase?
I wasn't sure at first, but I mean, it does kind of make sense. Like, the New Age Outlaws got back together. So, I mean, it was like starting, it was, going to happen. But, yeah, I know that throughout time, DX gotten back together a couple times, and once or twice was just out of convenience for Triple H. So, I don't remember this one of those times, but we'll see what happens.
Well, it looks like it is, because without them, he's sort of been hanging on for dear life.
And he doesn't have Chyna right now.
No.
So.
Which member of DX is your favorite right now? Like when you were watching it?
The Outlaws.
The Outlaws. You like Road Dogg? I liked Road Dogg too. He had like charisma. He was fun. Well, the WWF Tag Team Champions, the Hollies, come out to join commentary for this next match. Edge and Christian taking on Too Cool. They debuted last week on Raw, attacking Edge and Christian. And Too Cool is Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty Too Hottie. Scotty debuts his worm elbow drop, which is kind of cool. That's his finisher that we're gonna see.
The King is denying that it's a son.
Yeah, Brian Christopher.
It was like the dumbest thing ever. I don't know why they did that. It never really became of anything.
But it's cool to see. I've never got to see them when they first debuted as Too Cool. I only saw them like in 2000 and stuff. So it's cool to see their first incarnation with the the shorts and the overtime. You'll see they have a distinct attire. Rikishi. During this match, Edge spears Scotty Too Hottie and gets a 2 count. And then Crash Holly ends up hitting Edge with his scale. And Scotty pins Edge after the Hollies and Too Cool attack Edge and Christian. So what do you think of them? So the Hollies are super heavyweights, supposedly, and they're bringing the scale because they don't want to compete against anybody who is smaller than them. What do you think of that gimmick? With Crash being shorter than me, and I'm 5'8", 5'7".
I mean, it was dumb, but it worked for them because they did take on big guys. So
yeah,
they were both, even though like they're small, like they're both muscular, pumped up guys. Like they held their own. Like I know people don't probably look at them as the best wrestlers ever, but they were pretty good.
I feel like they're boring as tag champions right now.
Yeah, I definitely don't like them as tag champions.
But I do like how we're seeing new teams develop. We got Edge and Christian, the Hardys, the Hot Too Cool, the Dudley Boys.
People love tag teams.
Yep, a lot of good ones.
And Vince McMahon didn't, I've heard. So, like,
well, Vince likes a lot of things that most people wouldn't really be into. So I understand. So I don't understand why you wouldn't. They should do. I think you mentioned this before. Well, not like a. They should do like a tag team tournament. You know, they always do like a single person tournament instead of just having people like compete in like a 4-way. Have them compete in a tournament, create teams, or just do it for the hell of it. You know, like
at a pay-per-view,
or just even a special. Have it make it be like a house show and just record it and have it be like, you know, who is the best tag team in the division. But we're kind of going off the ledge here. The Big Show is backstage and he tells Jim Ross he's going to leave because if he sees the Big Boss Man, he's going to do something he'll regret. Big Boss Man has been mocking the Big Show's soon-to-be dead father. He paid a cop to tell the Big Show that his father died. And then the Big Boss Man, along with Prince Albert, destroyed the Big Show's family heirloom watch. What did you think of the Big Show at this time? Like, right now, he's like the biggest dude in WWE, and he's being shit on by the Big Boss Man because his father's dying. It's a vulnerable side, but do you think that helps the Big Show at all?
Yeah. I mean, they were it was a way to turn on the face. Like when the Big Show first premiered, I didn't know who he was because in that fight with Austin because I didn't watch WCW.
Yeah.
But you know, it was cool to see him. It was like he was
like
Undertaker says he
like a phenom, like he was
like they say
an attraction.
An attraction, yeah, which was cool because you know, I mean, there were a lot of attractions during the Attitude Era, but he was definitely one, and he was cool, and he was like one of the first people that came along that could like give people like the Undertaker and Kane a run for their money. So.
He's got a nice drop kick too, the Big Show. Sexual Chocolate, Mark Henry is backstage with the hose. See, if I was Sexual Chocolate, I would be like that, but I would be obsessed with you. And I don't, not the hose. But, you know, you're not really a hoe, so I don't think it would work. And I don't know how great you look in a dress. But the hose that he chose, though, remember he made the comment there was like one. Yeah, it was kind of weird.
And the kid kept making fun of it. It was so funny. I think they should do a "Where are the hoes now?"
Yeah, like dude,
that would be awesome.
They're probably on Las Vegas Strip.
Yeah, they're probably dead.
So Y2J Chris Jericho comes out next, and Jericho says that he was informed that Stevie Richards had challenged him to a match tonight. Last week, Chyna took on. Was it? No. Wasn't Chris Jericho teamed up with Stevie Richards, but he was like dressed as Chyna and made him look bad. So Jericho challenges Stevie Richards tonight. Jericho says Stevie had a chance of a lifetime by being my partner, and I was destroying D'Lo Brown and that girl Chyna. You tagged in Stevie and spoiled everything. Come out here and get your ass kicked. So Stevie Richards comes out. He's been Dude Love. He's been an Acolyte, and tonight he is Chyna, and he's got on her outfit. And during the match, Intercontinental Champion Chyna and Miss Kitty come out, and Chyna ends up hitting Chris Jericho with the Intercontinental title, and Stevie Richards rolls up Jericho to get a 3 count, surprising Chris Jericho, embarrassing him after Chyna punches Stevie Richards, and Chris Jericho lands a double power bomb and pulls out Stevie Richards' fake boobs. What'd you think of this? Chyna getting some revenge on Chris Jericho and Stevie Richards mocking her attire and everything he stole from her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he was actually really making fun of her, but it called for Chyna kicking her ass.
Kicking him ass.
Chyna kicking him.
I'm excited to see this development. Chris Jericho's great on the mic, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do. DX is backstage, and they attack The Rock and slam him into a car. They then put The Rock in a trunk and drive off to Brahma Bull Boulevard, probably. DX is backstage and say that they are taking over. The Rock smells what we're cooking, and Mr. Ass says what we did to The Rock is nothing to what will happen to Stone Cold Steve Austin. People are getting kidnapped and put in trunks tonight.
Yeah. Well, Big Show, I mean, what was it, last week when he threw a dumpster on him?
Oh, no, that's tonight. We haven't gotten there.
Oh.
You are getting 3 strikes, man. Next up, European champion D'Lo Brown defends against the British Bulldog, who has the Mean Street Posse by his side. This is a decent match with a lot of action, but the most important action was the Bulldog's pants, which everyone talks about. It looks like he pissed himself. But Bulldog gets the win after.
It looks like that every week. I don't know why. He must have a lot of ass sweat.
I don't know. But those jeans aren't helping him. Pete Gas drops D'Lo Brown on the top rope, allowing the British Bulldog to nail a superplex, and we have a new WWF European champion in the British Bulldog. What'd you think of this? I think he deserves a title.
Does Bulldog deserve a title?
I think he does.
A title shot?
Well, he's the European champion. I'm saying, do you think he's a good European champion?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's the British Bulldog, so yeah, he should probably be the European champion. Yes.
And he's a great wrestler too. And he came back wanting a title. He passes away a couple months later, so I'm glad that he finally got.
Yeah, that's sad. And he was really awesome. All the Heart Foundation was. So.
Yeah. X-Pac is backstage with Kane, and he tells them that they're brothers. We got to get payback on the W Boys tonight. We have the W Boys versus X-Pac and Kane. During the match, X-Pac low blows Kane and nails an X Factor, and the W Boys pin Kane for a 3. After DX attacks Kane, and X-Pac says, "My job of carrying your big ass is over. You're weak and not DX material. You're a piece of crap." Terrible stuff to Kane. What did Kane ever do? He's just been part of
X-Pac. I was like really asshole at him.
X-Pac's a pussy.
Kane always gets fucked over. His brother, fucking X-Pac, fucking Chyna, fucking everybody.
Yeah.
But he's got a real winner. He's starting to get with Tori. God knows she won't fuck him. Never.
Next up, Viscera and Mark Henry comes out with Pose to take on the Hardy Boys with Terry. Terry distracts Mark Henry, which allows Jeff Hardy to land a Swanton Bomb. After Viscera attacks Mark Henry and lands 2 splashes. Terrible stuff here. Mark Henry just can't keep his eyes off
No.
the winner. Yeah, he's kind
He
of,
can suck it.
he's pretty much boring.
And he's like, he like hurt a lot of people too.
Yeah, he did. He sure did. But just a way to put Mark Henry on TV and the Hardy Boys. Triple H tells DX backstage to hit Stone Cold Steve Austin before he hits them. Next up, we have Hardcore Champion, the Big Boss Man, with Prince Albert versus Al Snow. Boss Man hits Al Snow with the Hardcore title and gets a 3 count. After Al Snow grabs the mic and says, "Wow, you two beat me. Prince Albert, you didn't do a thing, and I feel bad." He challenged them to a fight in the parking lot. They go backstage. When we come back from the break, Road Dogg is seen trapped in a bear trap, and he's freaking out, and Stone Cold Steve Austin walks by him, indicating that Austin is on the hunt for DX. What you think of Road Dogg being trapped like a dog?
I like it. Road Dogg's my favorite.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be fucking with Austin, right? So then Big Boss Man and Prince Albert go to the parking lot. Big Show traps them with a forklift in their car. Show then jumps on top of the car and then tosses a huge dumpster on top of it.
How we all know how Prince Albert got it. Yeah, Prince Albert is a dick piercer.
Mm-hmm. Well, he used to be a
huge thing.
Yeah. But what do you think about them getting destroyed by a dumpster? Are they going to survive? That's what I want to know.
Just a few weeks ago, somebody got smashed going 80 miles an hour in an ambulance or some shit. What was it, Triple H and all?
Yeah, that was Triple H.
So
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be okay with the dumpster.
It did look crazy though, him pushing it off.
But if they like got down, you could tell like the car wasn't totally demolished. But I'm sure there will be some internal injuries.
We then, speaking of internal injuries, Mr. Ass is hanging upside down, and it looks like it's because of Stone Cold Steve Austin. He made him an ass. Next, Mankind taking on Val Venis. During the match, Mankind can't find Mr. Sacco. Val hits a Russian leg sweep and lands, but he misses a money shot. Al Snow comes running down with Mr. Sacco with him. He gives Mankind Sacco, and then Mankind puts Sacco on Val Venis to get a 3 count. And Mankind gets the win. He beats Val Venis. Val beat him at No Mercy, and now Mankind gets the win. What do you think of Al Snow helping Mankind in this new friendship going on? It's a little weird.
Yeah, but they kind of fit. They're both like hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't think anything will become of it.
DX,
Mankind's got a hard on for The Rock.
He does, and I'm waiting to see what else is going to happen. DX are backstage. X-Pac gets a call from Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Austin tells him to reach for the stars. And X-Pac looks up, and the ceiling falls on top of him. Damn, DX can't catch a break tonight. Terrible stuff. Well, DX comes out after this, and Triple H says, "All right, Stone Cold Steve Austin, this crap is going to stop now. You want to play games? I am the game." DX stands united, and we have taken care of The Rock. Kane, we have taken care of The Rock. Kane is licking his wounds, and Stone Cold, you're next. You're a coward. You don't have the guts to stand face to face with me. You cheap shot everyone from behind. For all we know, you can be under the ring. And then DX starts to look under the ring, nervous. Triple H says, "Stone Cold, show some balls and stand face to face with the 4 of us and end it." Austin comes out, and Austin says, "You come out here and say you're the game taking over the WWF. That ain't going to happen. If you think DX sucks, give me a hell yeah." And then a net falls on top of DX. Austin attacks Triple H, and then Kane runs out, followed by The Rock. Rock lands a rock bottom to Road Dogg. Austin lands a stunner to Triple H and X-Pac, and then Kane chokeslams X-Pac. And the good guys lay out DX, who are supposed to be taking over tonight. What do you think?
We'll see. I mean, I like DX. We'll see what happens. I mean, everybody like they're kind of heel right now because everybody likes Austin, but you know, they're still DX. Like, don't hate, appreciate.
Well, I'm excited that Survivor Series is on the way. We're getting more into the time that I remember, so I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to see how DX retaliates on Raw. So to find out, make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to stay tuned for more content. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and wherever you get your podcasts. Check us out on YouTube, and we've got Clash at the Castle coming up. We've got Raw, SmackDown, a lot coming your way. So until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.